What's going on there, guys? Welcome back to another episode of the Craftavore Taste, and today we are digging into a beer from Carton Brewing out of Atlantic Highlands, New Jersey. This is 077-076-03. Yeah, so this is actually a variant of Carton's flagship double IPA, or East Coast double IPA, that they call Odub, or 077XX. And so 077-076-03 is 7.8% ABV, dry hopped and brewed exclusively with Yukonot hops. And yeah, this particular Odub variant is a little bit near and dear to my heart because, as you can see, that's a specific zip code for a town in the state of New Jersey. And that zip code happens to be of Bogota, New Jersey, which happens to be my wife's hometown. All right, so super cool that Augie went and created a Odub variant specifically for Bogota. And if you look at kind of some of the can art, which is kind of cool too, there's a really kind of old school craft beer bar in Bogota called Andy's Corner, man, where there's no TVs. It's just straight up craft beer and discussion. And it's a place that has been open for a very long time and literally was a bar dedicated to craft beer when craft beer wasn't necessarily a cool thing or even a thing. It's been around a number of years and I've been there a bunch of times and it's freaking awesome. So that's so cool that they incorporated it into that can art, which I think is sweet. So let's go ahead and dive straight into this review. Already poured the beer out into the glass off camera, so let's take a look at the appearance, get the aroma, taste it, and of course we're going to rate it. All right, so appearance, how does she look? So Odub, and obviously this variant of Odub is a bit more of an old school kind of East Coast style recipe. So you're going to get obviously a bit of a clear beer there. You got a little chill haze kind of going on, but it's like medium golden color. I'm going to kick it around just a little bit, produce a little bit of that head. Once I poured it out, I probably had maybe about half a finger or so of just kind of this kind of nice white eggshell head. All right, so looks absolutely gorgeous. Let's dive our nose into it and get an aroma. Okay. So in the nose, getting a tremendous amount of herbal spiciness from those Yukonot hops. I'm not too familiar with the aroma or tasting note of Yukonot. I've had it in beers before, but I think it's when they've been a part of a hop bill versus the singular hop that's being used in a particular beer. So I'm getting a lot of grassy, herbal, earthy, kind of dank tones coming out of there. And even perhaps like a little bit of greenness kind of too. It's very herbal focused. All right, so let's dive into it and get a taste. Cheers. All right, so in the taste, similar in terms of the nose, a bit of that pop of kind of bitterness gets you hit right on the palate as soon as you take a sip of that beer. And then that's followed with that kind of grassy herbal notes from those Yukonot hops. Beer dries out pretty darn quickly. And then just overall in the palate itself, you're left with kind of like that ongoing kind of lingering bitterness, letting you know it's a bit more of kind of an old school East Coast, you know, IPA kind of recipe, which in today's day and age, dominated by New England style IPAs, this is a really nice kind of palate changer and palate cleanser and palate resetter that I think we should be drinking more of these days, to be honest. And I'm sure you've noticed I've been started getting into that on the channel here a little bit. Going back in for another taste. Yeah, absolutely. Malt bill's fantastic as well. This beer is super balanced. Like there's just the right amount of malt character, a little bit bready, a little bit crackery, slight bit of caramel malt going on there, but a little bit lending itself towards the, you know, more crackery kind of side. And that just blends so freaking well with the hops, man. Like the beer is crisp, it's clean, it's sharp, it's crushable for 7.8% ABV. Just a really well-made beer. All right, so let's go ahead and give her a rating. The 077-076-03 East Coast Double IPA, 7.8% ABV coming from Carton Brewing. I'm going to give that straight up a 4.15 cap beer. Yeah, I think that's absolutely where it kind of should be. Yukonot hop shine, malt bill on the back end is perfectly balanced, and a nice little pop of bitterness there to kind of wrap the whole thing home. All right, so 4.15 caps for the Craftavore Taste. That'll do it for this episode. Hope you join me again for another episode where I drink, I review, I rate, and then I repeat. Cheers, guys.